What's good, T Subs and T Squad? So this your child. I got home not too long ago, showered and everything, and now I'm getting to episode 2, season 2 for Summer House, Martha Vineyard, honey. Shout out to Martha and her Vineyard, honey. Jealousy, jobs, and judgment. So the group gets ready for the little decades night. I'm assuming Noel is hosting the decades night. This seems to be a running thing here because this is what they was doing last season. Last season, it seemed like not every night, but I guess a night out the week, maybe a Friday night or something like that, they would do like a little theme situation or whatever the case may be. And so this time it's Decades Night, and the newbie, Noel, the AKA. Hold on, let me say it again. Hold on, let me find the right one. Not that one. Not that one. Okay, yeah, that one. The newbie, Noelle, who I actually like. I like Noelle a lot. I think Noelle is very gorgeous, and I love that she has a head on her shoulders. Okay, you could tell she doesn't rely on just her beauty to get her by in life. She actually has a brain, and I appreciate about Noelle. But y'all know Noelle, the newbie, and the AKA. Um, yeah. Anyway, Bria talks about Simon being back in Germany and how she lived with him for like a year or so, and then she came back, but obviously they still together. Whatever, girl. Summer and Bria talk about Jasmine possibly being pregnant, but then later on in the episode, Jasmine talking about she was drinking mimosas. I don't think that she's pregnant. I mean, I, ooh, I guess it's cute that y'all would probably think that, but my personal opinion, I don't think that Jasmine is pregnant. I really don't. Let's not act like Jasmine came up here with the body of a goddess last season because she didn't, and it's no shade to Jasmine at all. But Jasmine always been a little misshapen in my damn opinion, so I don't see what her breasts is have anything to do with her being pregnant. It can. It can because pregnancy will change a lot about your body, your titties, your nose, your feet swell. I get all of that. You put on about 5, 10 extra pounds. Sometimes you can get rid of it, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you get stretch marks, sometimes you don't. Like everybody is different. Sometimes you carry high, sometimes you carry real low. Sometimes you be really 8, 9 months finna drop your baby in the next 2 hours and you walk around looking like you just got pregnant 2 weeks ago. Like everybody is different. So I get that. But for me, I don't necessarily think she pregnant, child. I don't. But I mean it's cute. Amir asking Preston how he's really feeling since his father's passing. Like I said before, and I'm gonna say it again, Preston, he never raised you. You don't really carry that type of grania. Mm. Okay, shout out to my bitch YB. You don't carry that type of grania for your daddy, so you really don't have much. And I get it. Preston, I get it. But I do appreciate Amir for trying to be a listening board and letting him know, hey, listen, if you feel away, I'm here, and I appreciate that. I appreciate when men can just be like, hey, bro, if it's something on your mind, if it bothers you, if it's this is that, I'm here. You can talk to me. I appreciate that. Nick drunk as hell. Alex talks about Summer's feelings with Nick and Amir and says that he thought about dating Summer but decided against because when they first started creeping around with each other, she took a pic of him that he didn't know about and then he sent it to Jordan. So I'm assuming Jordan probably let him in on the fact that Summer sent me this pic or whatever. Because if y'all can remember, I think maybe no, I don't think Jordan ever had anything for Alex. I think it was Jordan kind of sort of fiddling around with, well, not fiddling around, talking sort of with Amir. I don't necessarily think she had anything with Alex. So yeah, Summer, it is kind of weird that you're taking pictures unbeknownst to this man and you sending them around in the people of the group. Like I said, Summer, if you was just up here and you wanted to let them hoes know he's mine, y'all, well, none of y'all had him other than her. Noelle wanted him. I mean, like, I don't know, Summer. It was weird. It was weird. Like, and I ain't trying to just take up for the man because he a man, but we gonna be honest here. That is weird. Like, what did you run around here to snapping pictures of me for? Sending them to damn Jordan. Like, what's the purpose? That's why I really feel like you just wanted everybody to know that you fucked them, girl. I get it. I get it. Hmm. I use Blistex, honey. All right. I've been using Blistex and Caramex since high school. Actually, since middle school when I first started developing pimples, honey. Okay, Neutrogena and Carmex and Witch Hazel stayed in my household during them eras. Anyway, so because of which he don't feel as though he could trust her, and I get it. Nick suggests that he should rebeat again just to make sure. Nick, let me tell you something. I wouldn't have an issue with the little mannish jokes you create if you wasn't coming up here first season with this I'm a distinguished gentleman type shit. And you won't getting up here with this I'm the new Farnsworth Bentley type shit. Like last season, you was up here trying to act like you was such the distinguished gentleman. You don't do this, you don't do that. You know, you treat ladies because you was calling them ladies. You treat ladies like this and you treat ladies like that. And like I figured you out, Nick. You use this Farnsworth Bentley, this Carl Banks type tease as a way to like try to get with a girl, like and I don't really fool with that. I don't really fool with that because Nick, you're corny. You corny as hell, Nick, and you still doing all that shit is mad corny. Your dress corny, your talk corny, the way you handle things is corny, and it's no shade to Nick. I like Nicholas. I do. I like Nicholas. Nicholas is real handsome, and I don't mind his style. But it's just like you coming up here first season with this. I'm a gentleman, and I don't do this and I don't do that. But you got fuck nigga tendencies to you, and you don't mind letting them be displayed, especially when you drunk, or especially when you amongst the fellas. Or are you just doing that to make yourself feel like you're in the loop? Because the thing about it is, Nick, that don't make you no man. You ain't got to do all that to prove your manhood to no damn back. All right, you really don't, Nick. I don't know, Nick. I can't put my finger on it, but I mean, you cool, but it's talking about something. Can you rebeat? Like that didn't even sound right coming from you because you came up here pulling off this Pharrell Williams aesthetic. Like whatever. The group play a drinking game, and Jasmine gets the questions about who's the worst dressed, and Summer blurts out Chenise. Chenise gets her feelings hurt and then runs upstairs crying with her feelings hurt, and she lets Bria in on why she felt the way that she did. So apparently Shanice is up here faking it till she make it. I don't understand why you girls will get up here on reality TV and then get your feelings hurt when your real damn life get exposed. And here's the gag. Nobody even exposed you, Shanice. You allowed that bullet and that dart to hit you, and it's kind of weird to me. Now, don't get me wrong. I could understand you feeling away about Summer because Summer knows that you broke your penniless without a job, a house, or a car. Well, you probably got a car. You might got a house, but girl, I don't know because the way that you getting up here crying about how you ain't got no money to afford no clothes while you simultaneously trying to get mad and read them talking about how they wear fake shit. Here's the gag, Shanice. You can't gag them about wearing fake designer shit when you can't even afford the fake designer shit. That's the gag, Shanice. You can't get up here and read none of these people down with the predicament that you have going on. You just can't. You can't read these people about they fake designers and you can't even afford the fake shit, the real shit, the in-between shit, the shit from Walmart, the shit from Target. Like, you can't go out here and gag these people, Shanice. You got a lot going on, friend. Like, what was your purpose of like you getting up here admitting that you're gonna have to sit some things out because you can't afford it? Then what the hell did you come up here for? Or Are they throwing you a bone and you're just gonna use this day? You're gonna use this check for these 15 days to like carry you over. Now, if that's the case, Shanice, I get it. I get it. But I didn't understand why you allowed it to be a thing. Like you could have let that roll off your shoulders. And if you felt the way about that, you could have went to Summer later and be like, Summer, look, friend, I know that we was playing a game or whatever, but you know the situation I got going on. Like, why even put me in there? But like I see why a lot of people are saying y'all just realized that y'all are on reality TV and y'all are playing a lot of reality TV games, and it does show. I don't want y'all to fuck up y'all friendships just for the sake of giving us a good show. Friends, how many of us have them? Moving on. Amir texting his pasty ass white girl, excuse me, his pasty ass girlfriend while the group was dancing. Amir calls out Nick looking at the other girls and dancing and how it's not good with his relationship and blah blah blah. Amir, I'm gonna tell you something. You and this pasty ass girlfriend of yours, y'all annoy me because Nick, not Nick, Amir, you trying your damnedest to get up here and make it seem as if your girlfriend don't play. And you know, my girlfriend says, you know, my girlfriend will hang my nuts and my girl. Nah, if it's all of that, then you need a new damn hoe. Because my thing is, if you're dealing with a woman who's satisfied and comfortable in who she is as a woman, moreover, who you are as a man and as her man, all of that shit that you run around here doing, the mirror, you wouldn't even have to do that because she wouldn't even put you in that mindset or that predicament. You amongst friends at this point, all of y'all established that y'all are friends and y'all established that y'all friends with Amir and y'all don't want damn Amir. So if I was your pasty ass girlfriend, I wouldn't feel a damn way about none of that ish. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. And if I did, I damn sure wouldn't show my insecurities on TV. Like you coming up here, you didn't even know who the hell Lorena Bobby was. That's how I know your pasty ass girlfriend ain't about shit. So Amir, stop it. She's your girl, and she's insecure, obviously, like most of them pasty ass women. And you getting up here trying to build her up as if she's some type of tyrant. And oh, y'all better watch out for my girlfriend. And da 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 da. Girl, this puss. Moving on. Jordan calls her dad, and she tells him about getting a new hair deal while simultaneously talking about how she got hereditary alopecia. I'm not laughing, Jordan. I'm not. Um, I mean, okay for the hair deal. I mean, it's kind of funny considering you got alopecia, but I get it. I think it's more so you're helping out the wig company, and the wig company is for people that's specifically women, specifically dealing with alopecia. And so I guess it does make sense for you to get the brand deal with them because you are on this show. You're young. It does happen to young women. So I appreciate it, Jordan. I appreciate you telling your story, and I appreciate you not pulling a Jada Baldine Pinkett. Moving on. Jordan tells Summer and Preston about how she feels about Nick being too handsy when he gets drunk. Um, Summer feels the same, and Preston feels like he just really wants to break up with Tasia, and that's why he's doing things like this because you can't respect your girlfriend and you behave in the manner that you behave. Now, the only thing I saw of Nick was Nick looking. I didn't necessarily see Nick groping on anybody. I didn't necessarily see him grinding on anybody. I didn't necessarily see him like trying to pull somebody in a corner and like, hey, baby, what's your name? What's your number? Like, from what I seen. Now, do they have a right to be like, bro, you being way too handsy? Yes, they do. Even though they're friends or your friends, especially when you're a heterosexual male and they're a woman, even though y'all friends, it don't necessarily mean y'all friends like that. Like y'all friends, and it's side if you get a little pat here and there, but if it's like a continuing thing, then yeah, they have a right to voice their opinion, especially if you have a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? And then I also get their reservations about you, Nick, because last season you set up there and had Tasia in your back pocket this entire time while simultaneously sliding in Jordan DMs and sliding in Summer's DMs and sliding in Shanice's DMs. I get it. I get it, Nick. You come off weird. They're not saying that you know that you're a creep. You know what I'm saying? They're not calling you like some type of, pedo or anything like that. They're not saying that, but they're saying like it's just weird to them. I get it, Nick. I get it. I get it. I do. I get it. Some people may feel as though, Jordan did too much. And it may be because Jordan does have the tendency to just go above and beyond versus just saying, bro, stop touching. Do I feel as though Jordan necessarily had to give all of that? Probably not. But then again, all of y'all was drinking. You had already touched her, and she was probably annoyed as it. I don't know. When it comes to Jordan, I do feel like Jordan takes things from one plateau to the next. But I do feel like as a woman and you're a man and they like, look, bro, you keep touching me. I don't really like that. Like they got the right to say that, Dick. Even though I feel as though Jordan do take things from one plane to the next a lot. She did that last season. But I'm sorry. Like if a person don't want to be touched, a person don't want to be touched. And it don't make you you know what it don't. It's the same situation like it was on Chase and Dallas. Chasing Atlanta last season with Kane and Oliver Twist. While I didn't appreciate them trying to make Kane out to be some type of sexual deviant, I also felt like Oliver does have the right, no matter whatever y'all may have had or whatever y'all are to each other, he still had the right to say, look, I don't want to be and the thing about it is, it's kind of the same situation as it was on Chasing Atlanta as it is with this, because you got a girlfriend. They don't know your girlfriend, and then you hid the girlfriend from them. So it's like I get it, Nick. I do. Moving on, because I spent way too much time on you. Chenise feels like Summer is jealous because of the guys that she. Chenise and Summer, again, do not fuck up your friendship for the sake of this reality show. All right. Shanice, how could you possibly get up here and think that Summer is jealous of you because you get with guys that have status or money, but yet you up here and ain't got no damn clothes? What is there to be jealous of, Shanice? The only thing you getting out of the deal is dick. You ain't getting no new clothes, no new shoes, no underwear, no lingerie, no nothing. And so, what does she have to be jealous? And here's the thing: Summer is a beautiful young woman. I don't see what it is that she has to be jealous of you about. And like, she the only one in the house that was able to pull Alex. Like, girl, stop. Um, Summer, Preston, and Jordan, they have brunch and they talk about the same Shanice situation. And all three of them feel like you was being really dramatic. And I do agree, Shanice, it was dramatic. You allowed that bullet to hit you, friend. You're not supposed to allow that bullet to hit you. You should have got your friend, and you should have been like, hey, Summer, let me put you to the side right quick. Friend, you know what I got going on in the real life. Like, why you put, but my thing is, you obviously didn't want nobody but Summer to know that. So then you shouldn't have allowed that to bother you. Shouldn't I'll agree. Like I get your feelings being hurt about Summer, but then you trying to read and roast everybody else down when they didn't even know your situation. Like it was a lot. It was a lot. Like you could have talked about that. Preston asked Summer how good Alex was in bed. Both of them trying to downplay it. I do. Both of them trying to downplay it. Um, I don't believe Summer had a bad time in bed with Alex. Alex looked like he know how to fuck. All right. If Alex don't know how to do nothing else, he looked like he know how to fuck. All right. So you will never get me to believe that she got that nigga in bed. Because my whole thing about it is, Summer, if it's all of that, your feelings wouldn't have got hurt when he ain't invited you to that thing. And you damn sure wouldn't have made it a point to bust him out in front of everybody that y'all was fucking. So I just don't believe that, Summer. Summer, yes, you did. You had a good ass time in the bed and he threw you some good ass dick. Go on ahead and say it, Summer. It's all right. And you got in your feelings. He threw you some good dick, good enough to the point where it got you in your feelings and in your bag. And you shouldn't have allowed that to happen. Like I said, girl, we all been there. If you had some good dick and you let everybody know, girl, we all been there. We all had an outburst. We all had a confusion and outburst or two over some good dick. It happens. Summer, but just be honest about it. Y'all women kill me with that shit. Y'all women do that all the time. The first thing y'all do when y'all get mad with a man or y'all want to embarrass a man is y'all try to act like the sex ain't good. Girl, bad. Girl, bad. He knocked your ankles loose real good, and I'm jealous and I'm hating because I wanted it to be me. Moving on. Noel didn't know that Summer and Alex had sex before. She thought that he just tried to have sex with her and they didn't. Listen, Noel, I get it. Noel, I feel like this. Ain't no sense of you trying to get with Alex now because Alex is used goods. If you and Summer are cool like that, at this point, he should be used goods to you and you shouldn't even want to go after him at this point. But ain't no sense of you being upset about it. Don't get upset with your homegirl because she didn't tell you all of the actual factuals. Because one can say, well, what you even want to deal with him anyway? Even if your friend was just talking to him, you shouldn't even want to be with him like that. And I will agree with the people. Noel, like Noel, you're gorgeous. Like, don't settle for Alex. No shade, but don't settle for Alex. Like, you're not pressed about Alex. Be clear. Moving on. Preston talks to Nick about what Jordan and Summer said about him being too handsy, and then he goes to talk to the both of them about it. Um, like I said, Nick, though those are ladies, and they have the right to tell you you touch me way too much for my personal liking, and I don't like it. Now they're only saying that when you're drunk. That's the contingency I got. I got that they were saying that he really only gets like that when he's drunk. So maybe that's just something you gotta. Maybe you should have get drunk like that. You know what I mean? Or I mean, I don't know, but like I said, the two of them have the right to tell you that, Nick. But I do appreciate you for hearing Preston out, not getting offended about it, allowing Preston to say everything and let him get it out. And I do appreciate you for being a man, even though it was uncomfortable, you still grabbed your nuts and you went and you talked to the both of them about it. I do appreciate you for doing that. And I hope they appreciate you for doing that. And I really hope Jordan don't do the whole Jordan thing. I really don't. I hope that because he came to you all as a man, he sobered up, he heard what Preston said, he heard y'all grievances, he's allowing y'all to tell it himself. I hope y'all do right by that situation and y'all don't make it a bigger thing. I appreciate y'all not making it a bigger thing. I appreciate you guys for reiterating, hey, I'm not saying he's a creep. I'm not saying he's a pedo. I'm not saying, had your girlfriends, had your titties when it come out. I'm not saying that. I appreciate y'all doing that, but you know, I don't know. But y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about Sunday night episode of Summer's House, honey. And yeah, I'll holler at y'all later about something. Maybe, possibly not. I don't know. But either way, wait, I owe y'all Love and Hip Hop Miami. I owe that on the second channel. I ain't been on the second channel in about 2 weeks. What's wrong with me? That's a production meeting. I'm gone. Bye.